Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Clayton County Board of Education Board Meeting. Today is November 6, 2023. The time is 7:02. I'm sorry, 6:02. We haven't set our clocks back here. I'm going to go ahead and just let us stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then I'll call us to order. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all. You may be seated. We have returned from executive session where we discussed personnel matters. At this time, I'm going to call us to order, starting with District 1, Ms. Jasmine Bowles.
Present.
District 2, Mr. Mark Christmas.
Present.
District 3, Jesse Goree, that's me. District 4, Ms. Victoria Williams.
Present.
District 5, Dr. D. Haney.
Present.
District 6, Ms. Mary Baker.
Present.
District 7, Ms. Sabrina Hill.
Present.
District 8, Ms. Joy Taylor Cooper.
Present.
District 9, Mr. Benjamin Straker.
Present.
Superintendent, Dr. Anthony Smith.
Present.
Attorney, Mr. Clem Doyle.
Present.
Board Liaison, Ms. Kim Blackwood. Administrative Assistant to the Superintendent and Board, Ms. Arlicia Battle. Ms. Don Blau, Administrative Assistant to the Chief of Staff. Yeah, all right, thank you all. Before we get started, I do need to ask for a moment of silence, please. Last week, I actually asked you all to pray for someone. I did not call that person's full name, but I found out a couple of days ago that she did not make it. Her name is Miss Dinah Gresham. She is a former ESOL teacher at Terra Elementary. So I want you to keep her and her family in prayer. And also over the weekend, we did lose one of our students, Mr. Xavier Hosley. That's a 10th grade student at Marwell High School. So at this time, let us please take a moment of silent reflection in honor of those individuals. Thank you. Thank you all so much. On another note, let me make certain that I get this date correct. Let me look at my calendar, make sure I have it right this time. We will have someone on the board celebrating a birthday on Thursday. So we want to say a happy early birthday to Dr. D. Haney, whose birthday will be on November the 9th. All right. So at this time, I believe I've covered all these things in these first few minutes. All the people that are on the dais, we do have some bags with some presents in there. You all might want to attach those gifts to your lapel or something. The green representing homeless month. Some of us have them on. And then we will come to the floor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
With Mr. White so we can have our board recognitions. So let's go to the floor.
Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Smith, ladies and gentlemen, here are our recognitions for this evening. With the following two students, before we do that, I need to call some folks up. Dr. April Crawford and Ms. Felicia Brown and Dr. Alicia Dunn, along with Ms. Tanisha Bailey, would you please come forward and join the board and front? Also, Mr. Derek Manning. And now I will ask the following students to please join us, Ms. Jocelyn Rogollego and Mr. Marlon Marquez, if they would join us as well. These students earned academic honors from the College Board National Recognition Program. These programs celebrate students' hard work in high school and showcase their strong academic performance. The academic honors for rural area, Black, Indigenous, and/or Latino students are an opportunity for students to share their strong academic achievements with colleges and scholarship programs that are seeking to recruit diverse talent. The criteria for eligible students includes a GPA of 3.5 or higher, finishing in the top 10% of the assessment takers in each state for the PSAT or the NMSQT or the PSAT 10, or earning a score of 3 or higher on 2 or more AP exams in the 9th grade and the 10th grade. The individuals that we recognize this evening are being recognized in the category of National Hispanic Recognition Award. Congratulations. And we'd like to invite his parents to come up and join him for a photograph. Thank you. I'm going to ask Dr. Crawford and Ms. Brown to please remain up front, and I will ask Ms. Sherry Ann Taylor if she would come and join us down front as well. And if you are a school psychologist, and if you're here, please come on down. Clayton County Public Schools will join school districts across the country and the National Association of School Psychologists as they celebrate National School Psychology Week, the week of November the 6th through 10th. We want to highlight the contributions of the Clayton County Public Schools school psychologists in the Department of Student Behavioral Health and Well-Being. The 2023 National School Psychology Week theme, Let's Grow Together, is inspired by the importance of both personal and shared strengths in our growth as individuals and school communities in every season of life. As part of National School Psychology Week, school psychologists in Clayton County Public Schools will engage students in activities focused on creating personal growth steps, acknowledging their strengths, and building active listening skills. Congratulations. Okay. Thank you. For this next recognition, I would like to call Dr. Delphia Young, Dr. Sharman Johnson, Dr. Cassandra Hopkins, and Dr. Shanice Ratcliffe, if they would come forward and join the board. Earlier this year, 5 Clayton County public schools were recognized by the Georgia Department of Education as 2223 literacy leaders. Georgia Department of Education honored the 5 schools in the growth category. And what that means is they demonstrated a 15% or higher increase from the school year 2021-22 to 22-23 in 3rd grade reading. Schools recognized by the state as literacy leaders in our district. And as I call the school's name, I will ask the principal and the principal, if she is able to be here tonight, they're able to be here, to join us down front. For Harper Elementary School, current principal Tara Davison and former principal Tangela Benjamin. For K.R. Pace Elementary School of the Arts, current principal Dr. Lee Buddy, former principal Dr. Donna Jackson. Northcutt Elementary School, current principal Dr. Alex Davis, former principal Mr. Orlando Dawson. Point South Elementary School, current principal Dr. Roxanne Dixon, who may be represented this evening by a member of her administrative team, and former principal Dr. Charlotte Shoemaker. And West Clayton Elementary School, current principal Ms. Rochelle Harris, former principal Dr. Edward Williams. A total of 155 schools in the state of Georgia were honored as being in the growth category or the achievement category for this program. Literacy leader qualifications use the Georgia Milestones Reading Status Indicator, which is based on the Lexile score associated with students' performance on a subset of questions on the English Language Arts assessment. Congratulations. Thank you. For our next recognition, I would ask Dr. Douglas Hendricks and Dr. Ebony Lee if they would join the board down front. Each year, the Georgia School Public Relations Association, or GSPRA, holds a publication, photography, and electronic media contest. The competition acknowledges school public relations professionals demonstrating exceptional communication skills by producing outstanding publications, photographs, and electronic media. This evaluation program is designed to provide recognition and professional support for those who do great work in communicating with students and their families, the media, community members, business partners, and other specialized publics. Entries are judged on their own merit by professionals from another school public relations chapter using a rubric of established criteria. Members of the Clayton County Public Schools Division of Communications, Public Relations and Marketing, Editorial Services, and the Media Engagement Department submitted 6 entries in the 2023 competition. Of the 6 entries, 5 earned award recognition. While the production on any entry is a true team effort in our department, tonight we honor the individual who guided the entry to its completion. Earning a bronze award for excellence in the category of newsletter, newspaper, magazine for Clayton County Public Schools March 2023 March newsletter, Mr. Ronald Jones Shields II. Earning a bronze award for excellence in the category of videography, electronic media for Clayton County Public Schools students celebrate Black History Month, Ms. Jacqueline Simmons. Earning a bronze award of excellence in the category of videography, electronic media for Clayton County Public Schools Employee and Alumni Spotlight video, Ms. Mickey Frazier. Earning 2 silver awards of excellence in the category of videography, electronic media for CTAE Firefighter Pathway video and the New Hire Experience video, Mr. Peter Poole. As I said earlier, it is a full team performance. And tonight we recognize Mr. Damon Irving for development of graphic design elements, and yours truly, Charles White, for editorial services.
Before we get the photo opportunity, I do want to acknowledge our executive director, who does a dynamic job of leading the editorial team, Mrs. Jada Dawkins. And
One more time. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
And now it is my privilege to turn the recognitions over to Board Chair, Ms. Jessie Goree.
Good evening, everyone. Before we give this recognition out, I don't know if Miss Bailey left or not, but is Miss Bailey from Jonesboro? She's still here? I just need, someone called me this afternoon and they told me to make sure that I commend the principal at Jonesboro High School and also the principal at Morrow High School, because the Jonesboro and Morrow High School bands went to South Carolina State for their homecoming, and all they could do was just praise what an exemplary job that both of those bands did. And I think you all did the post show. I think the Morrow people got back on the bus and came back, but I said that is the life of a band parent. And I just wanted everybody to know what dynamic bands we have here in Clayton County. Now, I'm actually looking for our executive director for the foundation. It's Miss Nina Packer in the, yes, there you are. Come on up. I'm turning this over to you.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to bring up Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rosemarie Green.
He's on down the road. I know.
Yes, and at this time, if there's anybody here from the foundation board, if you could join us. Mitch, I see you in the back. Rod Smith,
Foundation Board.
Valencia Williamson, And if there's anyone here, any of the church members from the Greens congregation, if you all are here, please come up and join us. Okay, we wanted to take this opportunity. We know that we've been celebrating all month on this occasion, the 25th pastoral anniversary for this lovely couple. But tonight, we wanted to officially commend you both with this beautiful plaque on behalf of the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation. And it reads, awarded in grateful recognition to Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rosemary Green on the occasion of your 25th pastoral anniversary. We will be forever grateful for your selfless contributions of service, inspiring motivation, shared insights, and your gentle guidance in the best interests of children and families in Clayton County. By the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation Board of Directors on November 6, 2023.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hold on,
don't need to leave.
But don't leave, because I'm gonna be Pastor Jesse Gorey right now. Don't leave, don't leave. I'm about to preach a sermon. I had them to come up here because, number one, they did celebrate 25 years. And I wanted to right a wrong because it just so happened that their celebration was the week of our fall break. And I'm gonna tell a little secret. So Reverend Marie, as I called her, she called me, she said, Miss Gorey, I got your seat. And I said, for what? She said, you know our anniversary. I said, but Reverend Marie, I'm going to the casino. She said, oh no, you can't go to the casino. But anyway, I came for the event, and the board actually had planned to come, but it just so happened it was during our fall break, and so everybody couldn't come. But I just want to just let everybody know what a fine couple we have here. Every single person that is on this board, for example, we'll look at Miss Williams, Miss Tellis Cooper, and probably Miss Hill. Their church is in their district. I think they used to live probably in District 1, which is Miss Bowles' district. They're pastors. We have several on our board. You all may not think so, Mr. Christmas. Miss D. Haney. So yeah, we do. And then they now live in Mary Baker's district and Dr. Haney's district. Let me see, let me get everybody. Mr. Straker, there's our representation, but especially for me, Reverend Marie, as I called her. You know, last month we did breast cancer awareness. She was there for me through the whole process. She gave me the scripture. It just so happened I was in the doctor's office, and I don't know how God directed her path. She just happened to call me when I'm getting my diagnosis. So she's been there for me. This lady has so much history, you could find out exactly why even there are 9 districts. I've sat in her living room, she's told me all about it. And as I was about to do my treatment, she and Bishop, they prayed over me. They had just come back from Africa. She gave me a very nice gift. I took it with me every time I went. So anyway, that's the sermon. But I happen to have a proclamation. I'm not going to read all of it. This is from the Board of Education, recognizing Bishop Wesley E. Green Sr. and Dr. Rose Marie Green. The Clayton County Board of Education and Clayton County Public Schools Superintendent, CEO of Schools, Dr. Anthony W. Smith, take great pride in honoring Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rose Marie Green. And Bishop Green is a native of Kansas City, Missouri. Dr. Rosemary Green is a native of DeKalb County. They relocated their family and their business, Green Insurance Agency, to Clayton County more than 4 decades ago, both becoming active in the community. That is what everybody should know. They are very active in the community. Dr. Rosemary Green has served as a member of the Clayton County Advisory Board of United Way, chairman of the Board of Clayton County Commission on Children and Youth, chairman of Southern Crescent Marriage and Family Initiative and the Clayton County Public Schools Foundation Board. Bishop Wesley E. Green service included being a member of the Clayton County Rotary Club for 23 years, vice chairman of the Clayton County Water Authority, where he served 13 years, and the first African-American chairman of the board of Clayton County Chamber of Commerce, just to name a few things. They have beautiful children. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to let them go on and read it, but I just wanted to right a wrong because we weren't there for you on that night. And we want you to know how much we appreciate you. So I'm going to go down to the bottom where it says Bishop Wesley E. Green Sr. and Dr. Rosemary Green have been partners with Clayton County Public Schools for more than 4 decades of their residence in Clayton County, providing expertise and guidance and hours of volunteer service in support of the leadership of the school district. And in October 1998, Bishop Wesley E. Green Sr. and Dr. Rosemary Green founded Amazing Grace World Outreach Church, where Bishop Green continues to serve as a senior pastor and Dr. Green serves as co-pastor, celebrating 25 years of pastoral ministry, with October 13, 2023 being proclaimed Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rosemary Green Day in Clayton County. And Bishop Wesley E. Green Sr. and Dr. Rosemary Green can be proud of the tremendous impact they have had during this time, for their legacy continues to resonate within the minds and hearts of students, parents, teachers, and alumni throughout Clayton County and beyond. They have enriched our school district with their service, and they are worthy of our esteem and appreciation. Now, therefore, be it known, the Clayton County Board of Education and Clayton County Public Schools Superintendent, CEO of Schools, Dr. Anthony W. Smith, gratefully and respectfully honor Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rosemary Green for their endearing service and leadership in Clayton County, and for 25 years of pastoral ministry for Amazing Grace World Outreach Church. Presented this 5th day, I think today's the 6th though, of November in the year 2023 from all the board members here. All right, congratulations, that's for you. Oh, I have one more. One more. Yes. These are the, yeah, we got the twins up here. All right. One more. This is from the Board of Education as well. Clayton County Board of Education presented to Bishop Wesley E. Green and Dr. Rosemary Green in recognition of your 25th pastoral anniversary and your continued support to the students and staff of Clayton County Public Schools by the Clayton County Board of Education. Jesse Gore Reed Chair, Mr. Benjamin Straker, Vice Chair, Ms. Mary Baker, Ms. Jasmine Bowles, Mr. Mark Christmas, Dr. Dietrich D. Haney, Ms. Sabrina Hill, Ms. George Ellis Cooper, Ms. Victoria Williams, and the infamous Dr. Anthony W. Smith, Superintendent, November 6, 2023. There you go. Now, I think we have righted a wrong. We wanted them to come. Everybody else had their time, but the Clayton County Board of Education, we wanted to have our special time dedicated to you all. Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted to take this opportunity to publicly thank, first of all, I want to thank the Foundation Board and the Board of Education for acknowledging this phenomenal power couple within our community. But I wanted to personally thank these individuals before this great audience because they have mentored me. They've taken me in as a member of their family and have worked and prayed with me since my days as the principal at Mundy's Mill High School. And every step, every promotion, they've been there with me. Of course, you know that Bishop Green delivered some very powerful words during my celebration when the board announced me as the interim superintendent. So that is the kind of relationship I've had with these individuals for a couple of decades. And I just want to thank y'all for the genuine support that you've provided to me and my family during this journey. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
One more quick thing. Your children, tell them where they went to school. Tell us.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Help us, Lord. We have 7 children, 4 boys and 3 girls. They all went to Mundy's Mill Middle School and got a great education. Then Jonesboro High School, couple, Mundy's Mill High School, 1, 2 doctors went to Lovejoy High School and got a phenomenal education. So all 7 of them came through Clayton County Schools. And we are a believer. We are a huge believer in getting a great education right here. You don't have to go to Buckhead. You don't have to go south to Fayetteville. Right here, you can get the best education. And, you know, I'm proud of Clayton County Schools. I'm proud of our superintendent. I love him. He is a winner. Everybody say winner. He's a winner. And he will do whatever he has to do to make this district the best state of Georgia. We have the best chairwoman, chair lady of our school board. I see her everywhere. I never seen a woman move so much. She's all over this district, everywhere, middle school, high school, elementary school, preschool, everywhere. She loves students and she loves this district. So let's put ourselves together, teamwork. And my brother taught me teamwork makes the dream work. If we work together and not fight each other and stick together, we can make this the greatest of the greats. In spite of all the opposition, in spite of all the trouble, we can make this the best if we work together. United we stand, divided we fall. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
I think that's it. All right. I am going to read the ethics statement, but before I do so, I want to thank everyone in the audience and especially the homeless department. Ms. Davis, your department, can you all just stand up back there? I see you all in your green. And we would like to thank you all for these nice gifts that you left with us today. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda is our ethics statement. In accordance with board policy BH, it is the duty of every board member to avoid both conflicts of interest and appearances of such conflicts. Does any board member have any known conflict of interest or appearance of such conflict with respect to any matter scheduled to come before the board at this meeting or appearing on our proposed agenda? If so, please identify the conflict or appearance of conflict and refrain from participation in the matter involved. The next item on the agenda is public participation. And let me read the rules for public participation. The Clayton County Board of Education welcomes public participation and will hear any interested individual pursuant to the guidelines outlined in policy BCBI. Members of the public will not be allowed to discuss individual personnel issues or confidential student matters. Speakers must identify themselves and topics before speaking. Speakers will be given 3 minutes to speak, and time may not be yielded from one speaker to another. Board members will not respond to comments from speakers. The chairperson may respond as appropriate. Issues requiring possible action by the board may be added to a future agenda. Issues that may need to be addressed by the administration will be duly noted. Abusive language and/or personal attacks will not be permitted. Individuals addressing the board must at all times adhere to the civility policy. All right, we did have some people sign up for public comment. I am looking for Miss April Woodard. That's the first name I see.
Good evening, good evening. Timer, okay. All right, well, I had a great speech already filled out, but I want to just give my two most important comments. First, I would like to greet the chair, Madam Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Smith, Superintendent, Clayton County board members, I think I said that, employees, and community at large. My name is April Woodard. I'm a counselor in the district. I'm also a parent of 2 Clayton County graduates, and they're also employees of the district now. I am advocating today for safe and healthy schools. And the premise behind this is dealing with discipline. We have a large amount of students, and this is coming from a counselor perspective, that have a lot of behaviors that are mistaken. And when we say mistaken, what I mean by that is feelings of inadequacy, wanting attention. So with those behaviors come a lot of discipline. So administrators are spending a lot of their time disciplining students and are not able to get into the classrooms to provide the instructional support they need to provide. So what I would like to propose is that we create deans in the schools. And what I mean by deans that only deal with discipline, to allow the assistant principals and principals to do what they need to do. Previously, I worked in Florida for a short moment. I came right back. I came to my senses and came right back. So when I was in Florida, we had deans, and we worked together with the mental health counselors, behavior interventionists, professional school counselors, and we came up with a plan for the students. Even though those behaviors are manifested, we did not excuse the behaviors, but we know in the counseling world that children act out because there's something wrong. And trauma is usually the reason for the behaviors. So what I'm proposing again is a dean for each school, elementary, middle, and high. And we can figure out logistics later, but I really would love for you to think about this proposal. In addition to that, got a call today from a parent. I don't know what to do with my child. Okay, mom, you're a mom. I'm an old school mom, so I know what to do with mine, right? However, this parent had no clue what to do with her child's been suspended multiple times, had nowhere to go. So I'm also proposing
30 seconds.
I'm also proposing a parent academy, and that parent academy would give the parents the tools they need to assist their child, especially those students that are coming from tribunals, that are in alternative schools, and they're coming back in. We need to reduce the recidivism. We don't want children in the system. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good ideas. All right, the next name I see on the list is Miss Rochelle Osborne.
Hello, everyone. All right.
Oh, wait, don't start yet.
Don't start my timer yet now. I just
Let
got
it-
up
She
here.
hadn't even, yeah, wait, hold on. We're gonna start it again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But first off, I just want to say, my name's Rochelle Osborne. I live in Lovejoy. I want to first by saying congratulations, Dr. Smith, on everything you're doing. You probably don't remember you spoke to me several times when my kids were going to middle elementary. I've raised 6 kids in the district, but I come today with some concerns for Lovejoy High School. My biggest concern is I didn't feel like we needed that additional business office down there. No shade to the people that work there, but I don't see how it's benefiting Lovejoy and the 2,100 students that are in the school. I spoke to you about this when Dr. Beasley was still in office. Lovejoy is pouring out of the seams. We continue to get put on the back burner for things that we need. We need space. It is unsafe for those children in the school. If a fight breaks out and one of my kids get hurt, then you guys going to have a lawsuit on your hands. Not that I want that to happen because my kids stay out of trouble. However, I'm just trying to bring to the board the safety concern. That school is over capacity, over fire safety, everything. And we keep getting put on the back burner for expansions, for things like renovations. We appreciate the great paint job that you guys came and did, but it did nothing to satisfy the bathrooms that are unsafe. My daughter was locked in a bathroom at one point in time. We have one gym, and all of our sports are catered around, it was girls basketball at that time, but we have more sports and children who don't have a place to put their extra energy, like she just said, because the sports are being favored to one particular sport. We need both gyms. We do not need to lose our gym that we're using down there at the annex building. Honestly, that should have just been the 9th grade hall instead of a business building, because Lovejoy is that packed until we could have gotten to our actual renovations. But that's just a parent speaking. I'm not a board member. My biggest concern is we got rid of some of the principals, and since we can't call out specific names, I need some of you guys to go down there and see what's going on. Though we appreciate our new principal, we do have some other principals that can be looked at because they have friends that are on these positions here. They tend to think that they have favoritism and can do what they want to do, talk with children disrespectfully, staff disrespectfully, as well as parents. Outside of this, I will be more than happy to give you those names since we were not allowed to give those names in this meeting. But my take back from this would be, come on down to Lovejoy, see what's going on down there. Please put your feet on the ground. Go in those bathrooms. Go look at the bleachers. Go look at how these kids are walking through the hall. My baby is about 5'1", and she sends me pictures on how she gets stuck in the crowd every single day. I don't want a homeschooler. She's a straight A student, her and her twin sister. And she should be able to walk through the schools safely, not feel like she's going to get trampled because we are utilizing our spaces incorrectly. I'm not saying that business office is not important, but the students are more important at Lovejoy. So please, with 15 seconds to spare, let's come look at Lovejoy.
Thank you, Ms. Osborne. All right, the next name I have on the list is Miss Kimberly Alexander. Miss Alexander here. All right. Next name on the list is Miss Sparkle K. Adams.
Well, let me say thank you all so much. Walking in authority, we exude leadership with everything we do.
Hold it, Miss Adams. Do you want them to come up?
Yes, because see, I wasn't
Yes.
abreast of the rules, and I wanted to share my 3 minutes with them, I thought,
Wait a minute,
oh,
wait,
okay.
okay. We're gonna start you back at 3. Did you have some students that wanted to talk or something, or what?
Well, these two, they wanted to tell you all about the National League of Cities Youth Symposium they're going to attend, and also talk about the anti-vaping initiative that they are going to do.
Okay, well, because they're students, I'm definitely going to allow those other two to speak. So we'll let you have your 3 minutes, and then we will hear from our students at 3 minutes apiece. Okay? Thank you all so much. You know, we love our students, and you know, I believe in student voices. All right, Miss, who wants to go first? You go?
I'll
Okay.
go first.
All right, we're gonna start with you. All right.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And so I just wanted to share with you all the oath that we take. So we exude leadership with everything we do, to empower those around us and have accountability for our actions. We pledge to show responsibility in our social, personal, and business relationship, so our network can stand strong. We pledge to walk in authority. And so with that being said, I'm going to take it and turn it over to the students so we could just continue moving forward, because I don't need 3 minutes, because all of you all know me. And I ain't new to this road.
We know, yes, ma'am, we know you. All right, hold on. We're gonna start you back at 3. Okay?
Thank
Tell us
you.
your name. Go ahead.
Okay. So hello everyone. Thank you for allowing me to speak today. My name is Prada Dang. I currently attend Forest Park High School as a senior, and I'm the president of Walking in Authority Teen Council for this academic school year. So today I'll be speaking more about our endeavor for next year. We'll be hosting the Youth Symposium alongside the Georgia Municipal Association. So with that, we'll be inviting teen councilors from all around the state to come tomorrow and to come to Clayton County to experience Clayton County life and to just enjoy some of the amenities here, but most importantly, to build on things like networking, dressing attire etiquette. So how we'll structure the whole event, it'll be similar to how we choose our classes for high school. So we will have an array of different courses, you could call them, regarding like etiquette on how to eat dinner in a formal attire, how to network, how to introduce yourself, generally life skills on how to carry yourself into whether you want to go to college or whether you want to go straight into the workforce. So we'll deal with those sort of initiatives, and each council, their supervisor and the teens will be able to choose what courses they would like to attend. And then when they come in, they'll attend those courses, and they'll be student led by our teens and supported by professionals. Like, let's say if it's a mental health talk, then obviously there'll be a psychologist on hand to help, but it'll be more so student led. We'll be speaking in terms of how we as students have dealt with our mental health when it comes to, battling school pressure or family pressure. So we're so excited to host it next year, and we would love for your support on that endeavor. Thank you so much. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Nicole Canis Parabin. I am a sophomore attending Mora High School and serve as Walking in Authority's first vice president. What I wanted to talk to you all about is our anti-vaping initiative, and how that will work is our teams decided to raise awareness for a particular issue, and that particular issue is anti-vaping. As we've seen throughout different schools within the district, we see that vaping has been skyrocketing. We see teens starting to vape thinking it's a trend or it's cool or all my friends are doing it, why can't I do it? And the thing about that is that they don't know the true harms about vaping. We see all these ads, we see all these posters, but yet there's nothing being done. This is why we took the initiative to actually host 2 events that we're going to do in the future, and that's to spark a movement in order to raise awareness to this, tremendous issue. And our first event will be held at South Lake Mall in the food court. We'll have a couple tables out. We'll have our teens play out plays. We'll have presentations, posters, things of that nature in order to raise awareness to the issue. We're particularly looking forward to doing this in the holiday season. That way we get more people to actually show up. However, in the future, we will go ahead and host a larger scale event in March, and that will just consist of having people that are well aware of the issue, such as professors for Clayton State University who know the scientific background behind this issue. We'll have actual people who have been, victims of vaping and know about this issue themselves as well. And what we'll also host are games that will be able to, inform these teens about the troubles of vaping in very interactive ways as well. And we will also have a variety of teams throughout our organization that will help delegate these initiatives. And lastly, we are also partnering with the Clayton County Health District and Solicitor General in order to create this dream come true.
Very good. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much.
And I see you back there, Miss Brenda Harrison. Yeah, you two young ladies, the two young ladies, could I get you out of just very quickly put your name on here for me? Thank you. We definitely see some future leaders here. Absolutely. Thank you. All right, the next item on the agenda is executive session recommendations. We need to get the podium out of the way, please. Oh, can somebody no, yes. Thank you, Mr. White. And I'm going to turn this over to our superintendent.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Mr. Vice Chair, members of the board, colleagues, and community members. I would like for the board to consider for the position of Director of Budget, Grants, and Financial Reporting for Mrs. Shawanda Wilson.
Board members, I need a motion to accept the superintendent's recommendation of Ms. Shawanda Wilson as the Director of Budget, Grants, and Financial Planning. Ms. Baker.
Madam Chair, I move that we take the recommendation of the superintendent for Ms. Shawanda Wilson for financial reporting manager, and all the other things that went with that. I'm sorry.
Okay. I need a second, Ms. Cooper.
I second that.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation. Please vote. All right, and it is a unanimous vote, 9-0.
Is Mrs. Wilson present? If so, please stand and be recognized.
It's Ms. Wilson here.
Congratulations.
Ms. Wilson.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Don't leave. The board would like to take a picture with you before you leave. Okay? All right. Thank you, board members. At this time, I would like for the board to consider for the position of Director of Instructional Technology, Ms. Verna Sampson.
Board members, I need a motion for the superintendent's recommendation as Director of Instructional Technology, Ms. Verna Sampson. And I am going to make the motion that we accept the superintendent's recommendation of Ms. Verna Sampson as Director of Instructional Technology. I need a second, Ms. Bowles.
I'm excited to second that motion.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation of Ms. Verna Sampson as Director of Instructional Technology. Please vote. And again, it is a unanimous vote. Ms. Sampson.
Congratulations, Ms. Sampson. Congratulations. Also, board, I would thank you for that, and I would like for you to consider for the position of Coordinator of Technical Operations, Mr. William Bill Pitts.
Board members, I need a motion for the superintendent's recommendation for Mr. William Pitt as the coordinator for technical operations. Ms. Hill,
Madam Chair, I motion that we accept the recommendation of the superintendent for William Pitt to be the coordinator of technology operations.
all right, I need a second. Dr. Haney.
Madam Chair, I do second that motion.
All right, it's been moved and properly second that we accept the superintendent's recommendation. Please vote. And it's a unanimous vote.
Congratulations, Mr. Pitt. If you're present, please stand and be recognized. All right. Congratulations, sir.
All right, we would like to get a picture. We are going to come to the floor, please, to get a picture with those individuals.
No, I think we're. He did go.
No, we didn't. Yeah, me too.
Well, we were saying, all right, we are now on the announcements. So we're going to let our vice chair read those announcements.
You know what?
Ms. Corey. Just because of that, I got a surprise for my board members today. First, before giving you that surprise, I need to thank some people. I want to give a crazy shout out to the Mount Zion High School students. Shamari Carter, who's in the 12th grade. Her interest is in music. She's a double major, criminal intelligence and psychology. I want to give a shout out to Chloe A.C. Bailey, who the superintendent and the chief of communications really had a good time with. She's in the 12th grade. She is the second in command of her unit. She is a cadet captain. She's also a PBIS ambassador for her school. She loves pageants and modeling. And after she graduates, she's going to major in criminal defense and become an attorney. I also want to thank Diana Claros. She's a 12th grader. And Xavier Harrell, who's an 11th grader and actually directed the thing that we're about to see. Destiny Barbara, she's an 11th grader. Kamaria Lawrence, she's an 11th grader. Assistant Principal Harold Walker Jr. for putting this all together for me. Miss Tarina Ruff, who's the audio and visual technology and film instructor. And last but not least, the entire communications department, but specifically Mr. Peter Poole for putting this all together. So Ms. Blackwood, would you hit it?
Greetings, my name is Chloe Bailey. And I'm Diana Claros.
I'm Shamari Carter.
Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, district administrators, and citizens of Clayton County. Here are the announcements for the month of November.
November is home to National Family Literacy Month, Native American Heritage Month, Child Safety Protection Month, Veterans Day, and Thanksgiving Day.
The month of November has been proclaimed as Georgia's Homelessness Awareness Month. For more than a decade, Clayton County Public Schools has provided activities and support to homeless youth. This enables them to enroll, attend life, and school. This year, the district's Homeless Education Department is continuing its Green and Grow campaign. For more information, please visit the district's website. Every year, the state of Georgia recognizes the month of November as Parents Engagement Month. Schools across the state highlights the role parents play in students' education. Additionally, the third Thursday in November is National Parent Involvement Day, a day for
all parents to consider how they can get more involved in the education of their children. This year, the day falls on November 16th. Applications for the district's magnet program opened on November 1st and will close on Thursday, December 1st. Please see the district's website for more information.
And Clayton County Public Schools is so proud to host the 6th annual Mental Health Awareness 5K on Saturday, November 11th, starting at 9 a.m. at Clayton County International Park in Jonesboro. Be there or be square. The starting point will be at St. Thomas Pavilion, formerly known as CCPS Teen Violence and Suicide Awareness 5K. This mental wellness event is designed to educate and raise awareness among young people, families, and our community about mental health and promote well-being activities. The theme this year is thriving, as we are here at Mount Zion. Registration is now open and all proceeds will benefit district well-being efforts for staff and scholars. The Department of Creative Services will host the Parent Blueprint series on Saturday, November 11th at CCPS Cafe, located under 1097 Fifth Avenue in Jonesboro from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Parents are asked to attend to engage and inform about the school edition. A flyer is being sent out under a separate email. The week of November 13th through 17th, an American Education Week, we encourage our parents, guardians, and community stakeholders to take advantage of the opportunity and become familiar with the work that is taking place through in-person and virtual instruction as offered by our nearly 70 campuses.
All schools and offices will be closed Monday through Friday, November 20th through the 24th for Thanksgiving holidays. The district will return to its regular operational schedule on Monday, November 27th. The next board week session will be Monday, November 27th at 6 o'clock p.m. The meeting is scheduled to be held here in the boardroom to the district's administration complex.
And finally, The December board meeting will be held in the boardroom of Administration Complex and will be taking place on Monday, December 4th. And Madam Chair, that concludes tonight's announcements. Que tengan buena noche and esperamos verte mañana.
Well, hi, I'm Diana Claros, and I'm one of Mount Zion's fabulous morning and afternoon announcers. Today, I'm going to be talking about some of the very special events that Mount Zion likes to host because we do like to celebrate. So one of them, of course, which is the annual blood drive. We donate blood. All of the students, teachers, almost everyone in the school decides to participate in the blood drive to help children and kids with sickle cell anemia. So make sure to keep an eye out for that next year. And one of which, as you can see in the hallway, is Hispanic Heritage Month, which is from September 15th to October 15th. And these are some of the piñatas and some of the flags that our very own students have done this year. We have plenty, one of Mexico. And then I think we have one of Honduras, where I'm personally from. We have so much more to offer here, and Hispanic Heritage Month is just one of those very iconic times that we really love to celebrate and bring attention to. We have our very own Spirit Weeks along with our Homecoming Spirit Week, where we celebrate different countries with different colors.
Go Bulldogs! Currently, we're right here in our Mount Zion High School illustrious gym. This is where we have all of our basketball games and also a lot of our pep rallies. We do a lot of things inside this very room that we're standing in right now. On that field, we have had people graduate from here and do amazing, amazing things. On these walls, we have top players, and we also have different things that you could be exposed to at Mount Zion High School. We do it all here inside this gym, and this is where our amazing families strive in.
Two more things, Madam Chair. I want to acknowledge the fact that Jonesboro High School took the 5th World Mock Trial. And lastly, the month of November is the National Native Month also. So thank you very much. And I really want to thank those kids for getting me through this tough time.
Madam Chair.
I really want to thank those kids too. Miss Cooper.
I wanted to say that I thoroughly enjoyed those announcements. Nothing against you, Ben. But they did a fantastic job. And I think I was smiling the whole time through. This is what it's about. And I would love to see more of this. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Thank you. Miss Hill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I too just wanted to say that that was really, really creative. And thank you for bringing our students' voice to the boardroom. And that's the work that we do. And it was a great job. And it really, really felt good. So thank you.
Yes, I believe next month we need to find another high school and let those children.
Madam Chair, Dr. Lee is already working on that.
I actually, I had met the first young lady that had her leather jacket on. I met her at a football game one night, and I'm gonna leave it at that. She is the #1 fan at Mount Zion High School. I love that about her. She has great spirit. So I met her at the football game. So I really enjoyed it. We need to rotate it. All right. The next item on the agenda are the approval of the minutes. We have the minutes from the call board meeting, September 18, 2023. I want to make sure that, do we have any? Yes, Ms. Bosley, you want to add something to them?
No, ma'am. Motion to approve the minutes.
Oh, we don't, if not, unless we're going to add anything, we're just going to accept them as presented. We don't vote on them.
No addition.
Okay. The next item are the minutes from the board work session, September 25th, 2023. Do we have anything we need to add or delete? Seeing none, we will accept them as presented. The minutes from the board meeting, October 2nd, 2023. Do we have anything that we need to add or delete? All right, seeing none, we will accept them as presented. All right, the next item on the agenda for action is the consent agenda, which Includes the financial report, the SPOS revenue report, the purchasing report, the high-risk designation corrective action plan, SPOS construction report, central office bid, maintenance complex bid, personnel changes report. I need a motion for the consent agenda. Ms. Bowles.
Motion to approve.
All right, I need a second. Mr. Straker.
I second the motion, Madam Chair.
All right, it's been moved and properly second, but Ms. Baker, were you just trying to?
No, I was just going to second it.
Okay, thank you. All right, please vote your pleasure. All right, it is a unanimous vote. 9-0. All right, the next item on the agenda is Policy Series A. I need a motion for Policy Series A. Mr. Straker.
So moved, Madam Chair.
All right, I need a second. I'll second the motion. It's been moved and properly second that we accept Policy Series A. Please vote. All right, the vote is 9-0. The next item on the agenda is Policy Series B. I need a motion for Policy Series B. Ms. Baker.
So moved.
All right. I need a second. Ms. Williams.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second that we accept Policy Series B. Please vote. All right, it is a unanimous vote, 9-0. The next item on the agenda is Policy Series C. I need a motion for Policy Series C. Ms. Hill. All right, I need a second. Ms. Williams. It's been moved and properly second. Please vote. All right, it's unanimous. Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss. I want you all to please keep our superintendent in prayer, as I don't know how I forgot to mention, he did lose a family member, and we need to keep him in prayer, and safe travelers to your destination. So keep him in prayer. I believe we have concluded our business for this evening. We are in adjournment.